Alright, so listen up. This happened literally yesterday, so this is still really fresh on my mind, so I'm not gonna fuck up any details on this or anything. But I went on the, not even went, but the worst date of my entire life commenced yesterday. Chick that I've been seeing for maybe like 4 or 5 dates by now, I invited her over, which is, just, normal protocol when you're, 5 dates deep with a chick. And all was well. So she came over, we watched a couple movies, did whatever people on their fourth or fifth date do. And nothing eventful happened. Literally nothing fucking eventful. It was just super normal, a very chill time, no lie. We literally just laid there, watched movies, watched like fucking Spider-Man 3, a very shitty movie because no other DVDs would work and I couldn't configure my laptop to my television. I didn't know what the issue was. And we watched fucking Matilda because all I had were DVDs, no lie. And then, it gets time for her to leave. I walk her to the front door, say goodbye because she drove her over to my place. And, I end up going back to the kitchen just to get some water. She texts me. She's like, where the fuck is my car? And, this is just like, I read that and I was like, because she's very funny. She jokes around a lot. And I'm just like, what? And then she says the same shit. I'm like, you're kidding. She's like, no. And then I just text her because I'm not looking out the window because I had a view of her car. And there was a U-Haul in front of her. She pulled up to the house. There was like a U-Haul literally blocking my image of where she parked, so I couldn't see it. Couldn't critique her parking. Even though I know it's a difficult street to park on. I should have checked in the first place. So I'm like, just I text her. I say, just come back in because I realized she was not kidding at this point. And even then, this is like not a big deal. Like either her car may have got stolen, which sucked obviously, or it got towed, which is the more likely scenario. And that is exactly what happened. So I invite her back in. She's freaking out. She's literally in tears. And I'm like, listen, do you have your keys? She says, yes. I was like, did you lock the vehicle? She says, yes. I'm like, did you park in front of somebody's fucking driveway? She's like, no. And I'm like, okay, you definitely fucking did. You're not sure of it. You hesitated. So I was like, that's not a big deal. Just call like the non-emergency hotline. I've never had to deal with a towed vehicle before. I was like, we'll just call the non-emergency hotline or like the police department and see if they can get us connected. So that's what she did. And I was like, well, I can take you to the police department and we can figure this out. Or I could take you home. And this is just... fuck me, bro. This is the worst part. Then she says, because she's still a college student, she lives at her house during the summers. I had to go, just let me grab your stuff, see if you have any of your vehicle's information. We can run over to your house, and we can run over to the police department and get everything else. Because you're going to need information. It's like almost like going to the DMV. And she said she can't do that because her parents would know that she was with me. I'm like, well, why would they care? Like, you're an adult. Like, she's literally an adult. So I was like, why would they care? Don't they know that you're with me right now? Don't they even, like, maybe know who I am? She's like, I just can't have you around them because they know I have a boyfriend. I'm like, boyfriend? I'm like, yo, this is not a package deal. I was not aware of this. Obviously, I wasn't fucking aware of this. I'm not a dirtbag. I was like, boyfriend? My heart literally dropped to my asshole when she said, I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? And now I'm roped into this because you don't know how to park. What the fuck? A boyfriend? What the hell? Like, not even just like a side piece, like a placeholder. A fucking whole ass boyfriend. I was dumbfounded. I'm like, yo. So now what? So instead, she literally said, would not let me drive her. So I walked her to the fucking police station. Because, like, dude, obviously this is a fuck situation to be in. Like, I literally just found out the girl that I've been seeing for, like, a week. Which is, it's not a big deal to me. Like, it's not like I was heartbroken or anything. I could really give two fucks about it. About, like, not seeing her again. Because clearly I'm not going to see her again after this. But I was like, yo, what the fuck? I did not expect this. So I walk her an entire mile down to the police station. And the whole walk was awkward as shit because I was just like, dude, what the fuck, bro? Like, you got me roped into this with a fucking boyfriend. Yo, and I'm just not, it's not in me to just leave someone hanging. She was at my house, whatnot. I should have checked where she parked just to make sure. And I'm not, even though she's a piece of shit, obviously, and just no more morality, just whatever. I gotta take care of her while she's there. I don't want to just leave somebody hanging. It's kind of fucked up. But we walked all the way down to the police station. As soon as we got there, I left because her parents were gonna pick her up, and I texted her afterwards just to make sure she's okay and to cut ties. And she got the car the same night. It was like $150 fine. Maybe the fucking thing wasn't. You just gotta put yourself in your shoes. Like, imagine you parked at a guy's house, right? That lives 45 minutes away from you. You walk back out and your car is fucking gone. It literally Houdini just disappear. Like, that is just like literally heart sinking down to asshole type beat right there. And imagine that, and then imagine when you find out the girl you've been seeing has a boyfriend. Not like in a heartbreaking emotional way, because shit's funny. But like in a boyfriend, like just like literally catches you off guard. You're like, what the fuck? I don't know, man. See y'all.